Hello, my name is Maureen Lunis. Today I'm going to share with you how to make an appetizer that is called pteropitis. This appetizer comes from the Greek culture. It is made of cheese and it is surrounded by a dough called phyllo dough. You can find phyllo dough in the
freezer
section of your supermarket. Take it home and store it overnight to thaw in your regular
refrigerator.
When you remove the phyllo dough from the refrigerator, you will need to keep it covered or sealed, as it is like tissue paper and it dries out very easily. You'll need to cover it with a damp towel to keep the dough
moist
and easy to work with. You will need to initially cut the phyllo dough into strips about 3 inches wide and keep them under
the towel
until you're ready to fill it with your filling. The filling that we will make is made of 3 kinds of cheese. The first cheese is a feta cheese. You'll need 1
cup
of feta cheese, which is a Greek goat cheese. It's also found in other
countries
such as Denmark, and there is now a domestic production of feta in the United States. The feta cheese is very strong, so we want to
distribute
that flavor, and we will add 4 beaten
eggs
to the crumbled feta cheese. The feta cheese can be crumbled with a fork, and then after you've added the 1 cup of feta cheese and the 4 beaten eggs, you will need to
add
a 1/2 cup of small curd cottage cheese. With the cottage cheese, you might want to add approximately 1/8 of a teaspoon of pepper. You will also need, for the third cheese, 1/8 of a cup of kefalotiri cheese, which is another Greek cheese. If this is unavailable to you, you can
use
blue
it.
cheese for the kefalotiri. First thing you want to do is lay a strip on your countertop of the phyllo dough. I usually lay down a piece of wax paper, as the phyllo is less likely to
stick
to the countertop. Brush the phyllo with a mixture of a 1/2 cup of melted butter and a 1/2 cup of oil that has been blended. Use a pastry
brush
and lightly brush the phyllo. After you've laid the 1 strip down and buttered it, you can take a second
strip
and lay over the top of the first strip. You can go on and add 3 or 4 layers, whatever your personal taste is. I usually use approximately 2 layers. Then at the very
top
or bottom of the strip, take a teaspoon of the cheese that you have in the small bowl and place this on the end of the strip. Take and roll up about 2 inches of the phyllo
strips
over the cheese mixture, and then continue to fold in a flag
shape
until you have a triangle. The very end of the dough needs to be
next
with the butter mixture.
Brushed.
You need to put this on a buttered cookie sheet and then brush the top lightly with the butter. It sounds like a lot of butter, but you need to do it in a light-handed fashion. After you've filled the cookie
sheet
with several triangles, you'll need to bake this in a 375-degree preheated oven. As ovens vary in
temperature,
it's a good idea to keep an eye on it after 10 minutes. It will brown fairly quickly, and sometimes the cheese will out of the corners, but you will be the rave
of the town
with these new pteropitis appetizers. I hope you
like
pteropitis.